Split Race and Rambles. Alright, so I know I said I was only going to do the daily quests and then I was going to get off, but a thought hit my head because I was watching a video about Splitgate and it said do the races and you will get better at learning the rotation of the map. And I thought, ooh, Rick, let's do the races. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to races of every single kind. Race. Yes, sir. Seriously, Toby Repellent, how are you doing this? Let's go! Toby Repellent, second place. Well, I still believe in Toby Repellent supremacy. He's really good at this. Let's go to, where's the map that I love so much? Where is it? It's the, is it this one? Foregone Destruction? Yeah, that's it. Alright, so let's race at Impact, because I haven't played Impact that much. So, I named this Split Race and Rambles because I'm going to ramble a bit about different things in my life.
3, 2,
things.
1.
So, as we already know, I am a heavy user of fun. I love fun. It's one of my most favorite things in the world. Where's the next thing over there? So that next thing is over there, so... Poggers. Anyway, so some of my most beloved videos on this channel are me just doing dumb things. And I thought, what better way to achieve those dumb things than to, do a bunch of rambles. And with those rambles, I'd like to say that I love each and every one of you. You are great people, a great community that we've built up here. And I truly enjoy all the time that we spend together. It is truly eye-opening to know that I love my community and everyone in it. And the community is just the best, and we all love them for it. And I love you all for everything that you've done with me. And I appreciate that you're all here with me today. Now, I wanted to go on rambles about like who Finn is and what this whole thing is here, but I can't go on those rambles today. But I will go on a ramble of what I believe the future of this channel may hold. As you all know, I'm not making money from this channel right now. This is a hobby at the moment. I need to either get 1,000 subs really quick, get some watch time in real quick, and YouTube Shorts is an option. But as you know, I stream straight from a PlayStation. I can't exactly make that phone ratio on PlayStation. So I could do YouTube Shorts from my phone and have like that edge of my personality on the phone. But then other people wouldn't see it. They're like on the like laptops and stuff. But I do believe that this could be the future of my channel. Is just me playing different games other than Fortnite. And believe me, I love all the games that I play, but I get tired of them sometimes, you know. Fortnite I've played for basically 4 years nonstop.
Hi.
It's hello. It's an amazing experience to be with all of you guys. That's cringe. Anyway, it's loving and caring for all of you, and I love that. That's the coolest thing I've ever done. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I love all of you, and I'm so glad that you guys are here with me experiencing what I have dreamt of for years now. This has been just a dream of mine that I've always wanted to achieve but couldn't because of limitations that I've had and things in the past. And I'm fully appreciative of it. But let's get down to brass tacks here. I need a job. And once I get that job, content is going to be very, very slow. Because as you know, I'm not the juggernaut that I always am. I'm just me, you know? So, I can't fully do everything right that everybody wants me to do. And I apologize that I'm not the best in the world of everything. I apologize that I'm not the coolest thing ever. But I do want to let you guys know that I love you all for what you do with me. And for how you spent our time together. I love it. And I appreciate it. I don't have anything there for me. I lost! Dang it. Lost all of my momentum there. Anyway, I love all of you for being here with me and helping me with my my content. It's really... I really appreciate it. There we go, come on. Aw, frick me. You're kidding, you're kidding, you're kidding. Aw, frick, come on, man. But I appreciate all the stuff that's going on right now. I appreciate it all, and I thank you all for being here with me. There we go.
Game over. Victory.
And I thank, back to what I was saying about the whole job thing. I need to get a job. And once I get this job, I won't be making content as often. And I really hate that. I can't fully grind everything. But, you know, that's just how the world works. Until YouTube becomes a viable option for me, I have to get a real job. Like a real person and pay real taxes. I mean, I'm 20 years old, man. I haven't had a job in over a year. Because of this, my knee injury. But I'm sure, and I fully believe in this YouTube thing as an option. Fully believe in it. All I need to do is work towards it. And I talked to my brother the other day. I love my brother. He gave me a real lesson the other day. He said that if I don't get a job and start pulling my weight around this house, that once he's able to, he's moving out and just cutting off communications with me. And that really hurts because I love my brother. Don't get me wrong, I love my brother to the ends of the earth and back. And I don't ever want that to happen between us. But I feel I've become so enticed by the idea that I could do YouTube as a job, that is just keeping me from being a good person, from being the best that I possibly can. Because once I get a job, you know, I can get a whole VR setup. I can get a lawnmower to cut the grass that I've been neglecting for 2.5 weeks. With a job, I can do so much more. But I'm too lazy to just apply. I've got the freaking application opened up on a tab on my phone. All I have to do is type in my stuff, but I won't do it because I'm too freaking lazy. It's not because I'm afraid. It's because it's boring and I don't want to do that. I want to play video games. I want to do this. I want to do that. I don't want to make myself better. I want to be me. I don't want to serve the man. I want to do my own thing in this world. No, it's a stupid idea. Why do I even think that this is a good idea for me? What utter garbage have I placed myself on the baseless idea that I could do this as a legitimate job?
3, 2,
What
1.
what honest place would allow me to do this as a job? Full time. Honestly. Like, what are your thoughts on that? It's real dumb, isn't it? It's a dumb thought and dumb idea. But if I could do this as a job, that'd be pretty poggers, as they might say in the chat. Frick. There we go. But as futile as my efforts are, I do believe in myself. Oh, we can actually go out here. I didn't know that. But as futile as my efforts are, I believe in myself. I believe that I can do YouTube as a job. I've gotten that fully ingrained into my skull that I absolutely can, and I absolutely should if I can. And so what if people will doubt me? People have always doubted me. They doubted my abilities in ROTC, and I proved them wrong. Sure, I wasn't the best person ever for the job, but I proved them wrong. I did my thing. I had a first sergeant who cared. First sergeant. I haven't spoken to him, and I promised I'd keep in touch with him, and I didn't do that. Couldn't even keep my promise. At this point, Finn just rambles and has an existential crisis. But, oh! As is often the case, though, I don't do the things that I should do. I'm not the best person. I mean, I've driven such a huge stake between me and my brother, despite how much I love him. I act as if I don't care. I'm really just a garbage person, standing in the place of what used to be a human being.
Game over. Victory.
What have I become? A lazy slob that does nothing with his life other than plays video games.
Is this game free?
Yeah, this game is free. This is a free game. You can also use my my Splitgate code when you
Okay.
Yeah, you can use my Splitgate code when you sign up. I'll pull that up right now. If you use this code right here, the referral code, right after you like sign up and set up the game, use that referral code. It will give you 50 split coin. It'll give me 50 split coin as well once you reach level 10. And then you can also recruit people using my referral code, and I'll still get 50 split coin. They'll get 50 split coin. And of course, it only works with the first 50 friends that you give it to, as stated right here, 50 friends. So you can get a total of, let's see here. Multiply that 10, that's 500, right? And then 10 more. Well, 500 times 5 is what? I'm 2,500. You can get 2,500 split coin just by referring people. But yeah, that's my referral code. If you want to, please do use it because it helps me out a lot. It will allow me to get this right here, a banner Season 0 recruiter. And then the extra people that I recruit will eventually get me all the way to this skin. But that's your decision. Use my referral code if you want to. It's a free game. It's like 14 gigabytes, something like that. So if you feel like it, download it. Use my referral code and we'll do good. I mean, it can only help you, really. But back to my rambles of my existence. It's good hydration. I feel like I just go back and pause on that. But yes, goodness, I gotta go back to see what I said. Goodness, I gotta go back. What was I talking about?
Game over.
Yeah, this game is free. Loving my act as if I don't care. I'm really just a garbage person, standing in the place of what used to be a human being.
Game over. Victory.
What have I become? A lazy slob that does nothing with his life other than plays video games.
Is this game free?
Okay, so yes, a lazy slob that does nothing with his life other than play video games. I am those things. I want to be better, believe me, I do. But I don't. I don't do anything to improve. I don't do anything. And that's the problem.
3, 2, 1.
That's the real oh, I've already done this race. But yes, that's what I am. Person who could get a job but chooses not to because, well, I've got time. I got time to do all that stuff, you know? I can do all that stuff later. But there is no later. This is the real world, Finn. Gotta get used to that fact. No one's gonna wait for you. No one's gonna wait for me. But, you know, I'm not the greatest human being on this planet. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm not the greatest. But I am a person. And life be darned.
Game over. Victory.
I'll do my best to make sure what I do is the best I can. But really, that's just a front that I put on to make myself seem like I'm better than I really am. Oh, by the way, in case you can't tell, this is Michael rambling and not Finn. Finn is the persona I hide behind to make myself seem cool and likable. I mean, how creepy is that? A 20-year-old that hangs out with children. Playing with children all day on video games. And my main form of humor is just sex jokes, and that's just... That's wrong. I mean, I try to tone it down when I'm with kids. But eventually I just forget. And I just don't think about my actions. And I've got a bad feeling that one day those actions are going to lead to something very wrong. Not like that, but I feel that I'm going to say something one day that's not going to be accepted by everyone. That I'm going to take that one joke too far, you know? Either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, they say. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're just talking about random rambles.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't hit the ball. But you know, everything is not always as it seems. I'm not the funniest person here. There's always going to be someone funny, or always going to be someone else making a joke that's not accepted by the public. People get canceled on Twitter every day. I don't even have a Twitter. But you know, it's always the way that things are, you know? Nobody's perfect and all that junk. But everybody's got their own little quirks and kinks of things to work out, you know? I've got to work on my my manners everywhere so that I don't say the wrong things or do the wrong things. I screwed myself with that portal placement, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But I'm not always going to be this way, am I? I sure hope not. I sure hope this isn't the end result of me. I sure hope I can be something better than I am right now. Because as of right now, I'm not a functioning member of society like many people might think. I am someone who just sits and does nothing. I do nothing while others watch and enjoyment and laugh. Oh, haha! It's the funny guy from the it's the guy that talks about being the guy from Fortnite. Woo! But you know, who really is here to judge me about what I do and what I think about? Finn as a character is just so wildly different from how I actually view myself. High quality H2O. Club Silo. Sometimes I feel that my persona is just a manifestation of what I want to be with myself or what I want to do with my life, and I'm just waiting to be told how bad it is to want that, how wrong it is to want to be a different person of who I am. I'm just how much of an imbecile I really am to the world. But you know, everybody has their moments. Little moments of humanity that reminds us that we are all human. Where we not be the greatest shining examples of humanity, but we are who we are and all that. That junk about, oh, I love my community. I'm a valuable member to the society that I live in. Well, Joker, we live in a society, if you don't mind me saying that. We're just floating in billions of miles of empty space. In the grand scheme of things, in 100 years, what am I going to matter to the world? Am I going to be the next, I don't know, Beethoven? Am I really going to be that influential to the world that they need me? better had I But who am I to make the call, really?
Game over. Victory.
I'm just one person. What can I really do to have a greater effect on humanity? Other than provide myself out to the world like I am now. The way that I've spoken to people, I've spoken to other YouTubers and things that actually do this for a job. I've been granted the opportunity to speak with them. It's amazing. And it is true, all of them had jobs before YouTube. They had other careers. But then YouTube became profitable enough to where, hey, this is a legitimate job alternative. Let's try this. And that's how they've done that. And I've talked to them and I said, hey, you've got a personality that's great for YouTube. I'm sure you'll find an audience somewhere that loves your personality and your content, the things that you make. And that really, gave me the hope that I could do this as a legitimate job. But I need to have an actual job before I do any of that, So. I feel that I'm a good person, right? Am I a good person? I don't want your sympathy. I just want to know. Do you think I'm a good person? Am I really just
3, 2,
worthless?
1.
Is that really who I am on the inside? There's some nobody that no one really cares about. Because I know my family cares about me, but what about the larger grand scheme of everyone? Am I really that good of a person to where I matter on a global scale? And I know it's just a whole little microcosm that I'm having an existential crisis in my life right now because I don't understand what's going on. And I believe I'm better than this, but when it turns out in all reality I'm just a scumbag that doesn't do anything with his life and just, just leeches off other people. I mean, that's all I've ever done. I mean, you'll see me in Discord shouting out the channel on a self-promo channel because, hey, it's self-promo, do it, man. It's liable there. But is it not just a scummy thing to do? I mean, I've made the rule that I can't say the name of my own channel on my channel.
Victory.
But it's just, am I really willing to do any of this? Am I a good person? I want to hear somebody tell me that I'm a good person. But that's just me begging for it. They'll say, oh yeah, you are a good person, but they won't mean it because it won't be genuine because I begged for it. There's a big difference in what is good and what is right and what is wrong and all that. And I don't know much of anything. Now I've done things that I severely regret in my life. Many things that I severely regret. And I wish I could just take it all back sometimes. Where would I be had I not done that to my brother?
2, 1.
That ultimately led me to going to that mental hospital. what kind of a place would I be in? What kind of state of mind would I be in? Where would I be on this earth if it wasn't for stupid things in this world? What would I be doing? Would I still have this dream of YouTube? Did that 9 months scar me for the rest of my life? Should I really worry about what happens to me? No. Not really. Am I really just the efforts of everyone around me trying to make me a better person? What am I? I want answers, but I know I'll never get them. Because that is the ultimate question. That was clean movement, by the way.
Game over. Victory.
How can I be who I want to be without doing something? Without making an effort? Who am I to say that I'm just not cut out for this? You know, some people might say, oh, you're better suited for Twitch because, you know, you stream a lot. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess I could be better suited for Twitch. But with Twitch, I can't save my VODs. I can't do any of that. I mean, I can, but I have to re-download and then upload them to YouTube. Which is really tedious and hard. So what do I do? Do I make the switch to Twitch? And do like affiliate and stuff? And because with the number of subscribers I have, if I had that many followers, I could already be like running ads on Twitch. I could already be doing that. Sure, I began like what, 15 cents an ad, but that's still money in my pocket that I could use to better the channel. Which leads me back to me being too lazy to get a freaking job. You know, in the time that I've done these rambles, I could have finished several job applications, but no, I had to do these rambles. I have to get this out of here. I have to get this out of me. What is this, some kind of a form of therapy that I lay on everybody around me, that I'm just leeching off of their attention, and I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am. I apologize if this is your first introduction to me, really. This is just the man behind the mask. Oh, jeez. Everyone's gonna think it's a freaking dream reference. It's not. But yes, that Finn is a mask of sorts. It's a persona that I put on, like, alright, so today we're actually gonna do something really cool. We're actually just gonna, you know, do all these things. Like, when I talk like that, with the excitement in my voice, that's Finn. But when I talk with a seriousness and a serious tone, that's me. Michael, did this man just put his freaking email address right there? That's an email address! What the heck? But back onto it. But anyway. Let's turn the topic to something else. if anybody in chat, or if there's anybody in chat, there's 2 people here right now. Could you give me some kind of topic? A topic to talk about. Okay. I see how it is. They're either away from the computer, can't hear me, or I'm just not talking right. Of course, I sound like a crazy person, don't I? Making rambles. How long have I been rambling for, chat? A little over 36 minutes. And what has it led me? Nothing. It's netted me nothing. I could be acting as a productive human being, but I'm not doing that. I'm not a productive human being. My brain just thought of something, so I'm going to switch to the good stories. One time, I caught a caterpillar, and I wanted to take it home with me. So I put it in my pocket. And I had it in my pocket. And my mom started asking me, hey, why are you fidgeting with your pocket so much? I'm like, no reason. And she knows, because you know how a child gets when there's something they're not supposed to be talking about, but they're trying to hide it. That's exactly how I sounded at that time. But that's how I sounded, and that's what I did. I told her that nothing was wrong. Everything was okay. And boy, did she find out when I had a caterpillar in my pocket, she got real mad at me. But she said that's fine. She'll put it in a red Solo cup with a little leaf and a stick. And that's what we did. I drove back down the dirt road to my grandmother's house. We sat him on the front porch, told my grandmother about him. About a week goes by, and my grandmother calls me and said, hey, he's in a cocoon now. It's going to be a butterfly soon. I'm like, oh, that's great, that's great. At the end of the week, go back to my grandmother's house. And it's there in its cocoon. I say, hey, little caterpillar, how are you? I hope you're sleeping well. I did say that. That night, late at night, I opened the front door. My grandmother comes out there and says, why are you out here? I said, oh, I think I'm going to sleep out here with the cocoon and caterpillar. I might not have said that, but I said something to that extent. And so I sat out there. She sat out there with me for a while. She went back in, because she knew that I wouldn't actually sleep outside. She knows I was a good kid. But I opened up the, I didn't open it up. I had the light turned on, and I was sitting next to it, and I heard a rustling, and I looked over next to me, and I saw that little thing emerge from it, and it sat there and waited, and it waited and waited and waited. And then when it flew off, it flew around my head like 3 times. It flew off. And I'm always going to remember that. Good memory at my grandmother's place. Man. Why can't I remember other good memories? Is it because of the mental state that I'm in right now that I can't? What are some other good memories that I have? I can remember meeting Gonzo for the first time. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I loathed it. I did not like playing with him. It was so, nah, and it just, I felt that, and I'm like, I felt, geez, this is really annoying. But then I look at it from the lens of, hey, wait a minute. He's just a kid. He needs a friend. So I started accepting him. And I started playing along, and I was a good friend. And then his mom started playing with us, and we got along well. I hope he's doing okay. Or is there death sounds in my head right now? Chat, you know I love you guys, right? You know I love all of you. You're good people, and I love that you're here with me. One person watching, which is me. I thank you all for being here. I really do. I really, truly do thank you all for being here. For listening to me ramble and let all this out. Maybe I'll do a ramble stream every once in a while too. Who knows? Maybe when I become real big, they'll find this video in the archives and go, oh, look at him, he's having a mental breakdown, But now I'm just... shattered psyche of a man-child right here. Drinking water out of an A&W mug. It tastes great. Speaking of which, have I mentioned my love for A&W root beer? I love that stuff. More than Matt Pat loves Diet Coke. Great stuff. Cheetos are good too. And my favorite place to eat is Chick-fil-A, which is conveniently the place that I'm applying for. But no, I've always been told if you love the beach, don't ever go live there, because then you'll hate it. Which is it's the same concept for anywhere really. If you love Chick-fil-A, don't ever work for them because you'll hate it. And as my dad put it, my dad and Chip, rest in peace to Chip, but I think he put it best. It takes a special kind of person to be able to. It takes a type of person to be able to get a job at Chick-fil-A, but it's a special type of person that's able to keep that job and keep up a smile. And I think Finn would be perfect for that job. He's able to keep up a smile whenever everything gets dark and gloomy. He's able to do these things. And once my voice gets like really quivery like this, I'm trying to help myself cry. Because I've always been taught that crying is a way to help let out your emotions. But since I'm autistic, my emotions don't quite work right. So I laugh. I smile. But in my eyes there are tears. And I could completely talk like a normal person, but it doesn't feel right. What have I done? I've ruined so many relationships. I've burned so many bridges. I haven't spoken to my friends in years. I'm a horrible person. Just face it. This was supposed to be a fun ramble video, not Michael has a meltdown. I want to get back in my tree. I felt comfortable there. Is my tree still even there? Anyway, I think I might just end this here. Yeah, I'm just gonna end end this here. I thank you all for watching. You know, as always, guys, I'll put Finn back on to speak with you guys to throw the outro out. I don't feel like I can do it. And as always, guys, don't have a good day. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye. You nailed it, Finn. You nailed it.